Hello everyone. We are going to continue Science and Technology Part 2. Lesson number 2, Life Processes in Living Organism Part 1. Energy currency of the cell. ATP or adenosine triphosphate is energy rich molecule. Structure of ATP molecule. ATP contains a nitrogenous compound adenine, a pentose sugar ribose, and 3 phosphate groups. It is an energy rich molecule and energy is stored in bonds by which phosphate groups are attached to each other. These ATP molecules are stored in the cell. Whenever the cell needs energy, one phosphate bond breaks and energy is released. In this process, ATP gets converted into ADP or adenosine diphosphate. Therefore, ATP is called as energy currency of the cell. If there is insufficient amount of carbohydrates in body due to exceptional conditions like fasting and hunger, then lipids and proteins are used for energy production. Lipids are converted into fatty acids, whereas proteins into amino acids. Fatty acids and amino acids are then converted into acetyl coenzyme A, and energy is obtained through complete oxidation of acetyl coenzyme A by the process of Krebs cycle in mitochondria. If we eat more carbohydrates than required by body, then excess glucose is stored in liver and muscles in form of glycogen. When body needs energy, this stored glycogen is converted into glucose and utilized. Anaerobic respiration. Let us now study anaerobic respiration in which oxygen is not used. Some living organism can survive without oxygen, for example, anaerobic bacteria. Such living organisms have to follow anaerobic respiration for energy production. Glycolysis and fermentation are two steps of anaerobic respiration. We have seen that during glycolysis, glucose molecule is incompletely oxidized and pyruvic acid is produced with less amount of energy. Pyruvic acid is then converted into other products like organic acids or alcohol with help of some enzymes. And this process is called fermentation. Yeast, a type of fungus, carries out fermentation in pyruvic acid and converts it into alcohol. Similarly, various microbes after fermentation converts pyruvic acid into different products such as vinegar, vitamins, etc. Red blood cells or erythrocytes does not have mitochondria, therefore RBC entirely depend on anaerobic respiration for energy production and lactic acid is produced by fermentation. Similarly, lactobacilli, a bacteria present in milk, after fermentation turn pyruvic acid into lactic acid. Some higher plants, animals, microorganisms sometimes also perform anaerobic respiration instead of aerobic respiration if there is depletion in oxygen level in the surrounding. For example, our muscle cell also perform anaerobic respiration while performing the exercise. Due to this, less amount of energy is produced in our body and lactic acid accumulates, due to which we feel tired. When oxygen level returns to normal, muscle cell again return to aerobic respiration. Germinating seeds also perform anaerobic respiration if soil is submerged under water. Let us now study the differences between aerobic and anaerobic respiration. Point number 1. Aerobic respiration requires oxygen. Anaerobic respiration does not require oxygen. Point number 2. Aerobic respiration occurs in the mitochondria of the cells. Anaerobic respiration occurs in the cytoplasm of the cell. Point number 3. Aerobic respiration produces a lot of ATP per glucose molecule. Anaerobic respiration produces less ATP per glucose molecule. Point number 4. Aerobic respiration is used when heart rate and breathing rate rises. Anaerobic respiration is used during the first 1 or 2 minutes of the exercise.